Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Inscryption. On the last episode, we died. So, we're doing this deck building thing. It reminds me very much of Slay the Spire, where it's like a path where it forks off and it comes back together and so on. So we have to decide the path we take. And it's a deck builder. But I think, and I mentioned this at the end of the last episode, that tempo is hugely important. We just had an interesting mechanic at the end of the last episode when we died. We created a death card of ourselves. So I presume now we start with that in our deck. We'll find out. Anyway, the squirrel and the tooth puller is back. We have 2 lives again. And here we go. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. Oh, okay, I see that. No blood. You can gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason, or perishes. Right. Oh, new mechanics. I did not expect this. So there's a rattler there, a 3/1. Holy smokes. So if stuff dies... Oh, hello again. You've lost all your abilities. Okay, so we've basically reset again. So if I put a stoat in front of that, I will gain 2 bones, right? Is it, if I understand this correctly, so squirrel there, stoat here. We sack it, it gave me a bone. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Alright, good luck, stoat. So he pushes 1 damage, he'll now block 3 for me, and I gain a bone. So now I can play opossum. So let me just see this. So that's a 3/1, I have 2 bones. If I squirrel here, and then I opossum, the 2 bones go away. And now if I wolf and... trade these both, I get 2 bones back. The wolf kills the rattler. And he's playing another rattler who's going to kill my wolf, unfortunately. Ah, we've got bullfrog in our deck from the start. Interesting. I don't really want to break into my bottle squirrel right now. Especially when we only need 1 damage to kill. So we'll pick up a squirrel, drop it here. Sack the squirrel for a bullfrog. And the bullfrog will push 1 damage and win. Nice. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch you for me. What? It's beside the safe. What the fuck? Why is this pulsating now? This has got stuff in it now? Wait, the room's changed. Oh, that's my book. What's this, by the way? A squirrel holding a knife. Can I shank this guy? Is that the game here? The dog isn't moving anymore. Oh, there's a candle here as well. Don't know if I'm just meant to be putting out candles or what. Okay, let me sit back at the table. Let us continue. Right, give me some cards. The meager coyote. What did you expect for only 4 bones? The rattler, the nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. Ah. I accidentally selected it, I meant to look what its effect was. So I presume it was just return to your hand after dying. That's not the end of the world. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Alright. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Interesting. So there's cards in here now. Beehive and Squirrel. Still can't get into this door. I've not seen any combinations yet. Hello. Oh! Hello. I've stolen some teeth. I hope you don't mind. I just nabbed some of your teeth. Interesting. I don't really have much control over this. I'm just clicking and it's spinning. Can I look up, by the way? I thought this might be weights. I can't really see what that thing is in the bottom. But you won't let go of that, so I need something there for you to release the dagger, I presume. I need a key. I wonder what I can do with those teeth. Maybe it's just currency for me? Okay. A black goat. Its bleeding yields 3 blood, if you can ignore the bleating. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. Give me a black goat. That seems really good. It does cost 1 though. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items you carried on. So we should spend items, I guess, because we can get more back. I shouldn't just hold them indefinitely. Right, you have a stump. You've got a sparrow and a sparrow. I would like to bullfrog you, and I can bullfrog you. So I will bullfrog you. That will block the attack here. So let's squirrel. Let's bullfrog, sack you. I wonder if the Grand Fur gives me a bone. I presume it doesn't because he hasn't got a red heart. Alright. Push 1. Alright, we take a damage back. So the bullfrog will block 1 more, but it's probably better for me now just to trade it out. That gives me a squirrel. So we'll put in a squirrel. Trade a squirrel and the bullfrog for the wolf. I could play in the possum, but it's only a 1-1, so it's not great for me right now. So I'm going to pass. Kill you, take another damage. I have to be a bit careful with my health. The cockroach. That needs 4, sadly. When this card's bearing sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. Interesting. That feels like a really nice mechanic to put onto a... Were you just doing something? So I'm 4 away from dying. You're only pushing 1 damage. I'm pushing 3. So it's actually fine, this scenario. I'm going to pass again. You do 1 back to me, but I'm, you know, tip the scales against you right now. Give me a squirrel. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender. Or you may finish this match the slow way. You know what? I'll accept it. Although I missed out on currency then, I guess. Interesting. I wonder if there's a benefit. This is a rock I want to get to. I get to pick a creature. Be careful this time, you moron. The watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. I mean, we have to take me. Okay, let's go to here. I'm going to slap, hopefully, my cockroach on something. Yes. So I can get a card that just comes back eternally. I'll go. Or I could make me go. And I'm just better than you in every way, shape, and form. Or I could get the opossum to keep coming back. I feel like that's really strong because it's only 2 bones. It's almost like a permanent squirrel in my hand. I'm going to put it on the opossum. Nice. I like that. I like that play. I think that's smart. Okay, we have the opossum. Undying opossum in my hand. I have a bullfrog. What have you got? A coyote and a coyote. What's my bullfrog? 1-2. Okay, I'm going to squirrel. And I'm going to bullfrog. That gives me a bone. And I'm going to pass. I'm going to let you push 2 damage against me. And then we're going to pick up a squirrel. The squirrel is going to go here. We're going to trade you both out for the wolf. And I'm going to put an opossum here for now. I need to check something on this. Ooh, you're pushing a lot of damage against me now. You're pushing 4 against me per turn. Well, I'm pushing 4 as well, so we're actually neutral right now. Perishes. What about if it's sacrificed, though? Who knows? I'm going to block the damage with a squirrel. And see what happens here. Okay, if you're playing no more cards, I eventually beat you doing this. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Oh, holy cannoli, Batman. Right, I just want to test something. If I sack a possum, do you come back to my hand? You do. Fine. Then I can play a possum again to kill something. We kill you anyway, but I just wanted to see if that would work. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at the rulebook. 273. Holy moly. Get a book out. Get a pen and paper. 273 is in the rulebook. Are there any others? Okay. I wasn't really paying attention. That has to be here, right? I'm gonna... Oh my god. Presume this is 2. This is 7. And this is 3. Little hand 2. Okay, it's not this either. Little hand 7. So that wasn't it. So it's not the clock. Two. 7. 3. Oh, stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would even escape. That iron crypt is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Is that a key? Are you still... Yeah, you're still over there, right? Yeah, hello. What the fuck is this? 05. What? Oh, I can slide them up and down. It's a board, right? Wait, am I pushing 2 damage? Am I just doing this? And this? I'm a genius. Skink. I forgot that I put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. Nice. Okay. So, by the way I solved that puzzle, on the left is the scale, so it's telling me I have to deal 5 damage. The top is their hand, or like what they're about to play. The bottom is my hand, and then this is the field in the middle, so that's their field, this is my field. So I have to deal 5 damage to them. So if I just push this now, I'm doing no damage because everything's blocked. But if... Oh, I can't move that up. Ah, there's a line there. So, do I have to take 5 damage this time? Is that the game here? 1... I mean, that's only 4, right? Okay, it was 0. So I have to be the one dealing the damage. That's only 4. How do I kill you? Oh, wait, it's only 1. Okay, maybe I don't understand this. If I do this, it's 1. Wait, is this it? No. Okay, I don't quite understand the interaction between 2 being together on the board. But I think I roughly understand it. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. So worker ant and queen. Is that it? Nope. So this is 0 right now. I can't move this, right? No. So that's only 4. You won't move up. Why? Is that actually a line? I think it's actually a line. Three. 4. This is a little bit of a thinker. Oh, wait. Flight blocks flight. So I don't want that there. I don't know what this, like, stink is. I presume it's like an ant. Four. Why is this only... Oh, wait. You don't have an attack. Oh, I think this is like attacking directly, so I think it's actually this. Nope. Is it just this? Nope. 4. How about this? There we go. The caged wolf. Curious. Well, I'm doing really well for a game mechanic I don't fully understand. That is the attack that goes left and right. Oh, I should really look at the book. This is game mechanics. I mean, there's only a limited number of combos, so I'm just kind of brute forcing this right now, I have to admit. So that attacks this way, so that's going to do 1 damage, and that way. So I can't move that. So that's 1, 2. If I do this, is it not just... Have I not solved it? Or maybe this, because that attacks that way then. So that'll be 1, 1, 1, 3? No, yeah. I mean, why would I have that there? What does this 1 mean? Right, let me just have a look at this. What does it mean? Bifracted Strike, we know that. Trifracted Strike, okay. Frozen, Steel Trap, Amorphous, Tidal Lock, Moon, Leader. Creatures adjacent to the card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. I see. So this gains a 1 power for being adjacent here. But this is locked in. I mean, that has to be there, right? What is the little lizard? Because you're doing weird things. Ants. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. I see. That's very useful. I don't want boons, I want mechanics. What is the lizard? Sharp quills. Oh, it's this. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is dealt a single damage point. Oh. I see why striking that's bad. Loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place and the card bearing the sigil moves to the right. So that's moving to the right because it's there, but I can't not do anything about that. But I could just not strike it. But I'm not striking it, am I? I'm going left and right. I'm striking it with this, though. So there is a card going there and there. What if I put a card here, though? Because that doesn't matter anymore then, right? Well, it won't put one to the left. The 3 has to be here, I think. If I understand things correctly, because how else am I going to get to 5? That can't move. That can only go up and down. One is 2. So the reason that I'm having a problem is that's hitting that which is moving on to the right, which is putting a blocker here. But why is that not then just killing the blocker here? I'm only pushing 2, which I think is this 2. That's now pushing 3. Oh, because this is now pushing 1 as well. It's not that, is it? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because there's only a limited... Again, there's only a limited number of places I can do this. I mean, I could put this all the way up here, but... I don't think that makes sense. It's just this. You're summoning something to the right. But if I put any blocker there, then it blocks this attack. So... And these are fixed, so it has to put something here. Correct? So why do I not do this, then? Then it's 1 forwards, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then 1 here. So I do kill it, but it doesn't play out well for me. You bested me. I'm not sure about that last one. I don't know if I'm missing something, but let's carry on for a second while I'm still reminding myself how to play this game. So what have I got in my deck now? I've got a Cage Wolf, which, interestingly, by the way, hasn't got a red heart on it. It's got a black one, so I think it's just a blocker. We have Stink Bug, which lowers their power. And then we have the Ant. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. And then Ant Queen, Ant Spawner. When this card bearing sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. I see. So you can build like an ant archetype. This will give me hides. I don't really want hides right now, although that can give me cards in the future. You know what? Let's try this. I have the most exquisite pelts. I have 4 right now. The first one's free. Alright, thanks. Give me a wolf pelt as well. And I will just take these 2 pelts. Much appreciated. Then we go to a campfire. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its power, said a hungry survivor. Yeah, I will do. Stop this! Honestly, there's a possum. If I power this up, it could be really nice. So would this guy. Oh. Because then I'd be lowering their power by 1. Although that doesn't really matter. You know what? The opossum I think I'm going to get the most value out of. The fire warmed the weary opossum and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your opossum in tow, you retreated into the woods. Right. I either have a choice of doing this or this. I'm kind of intrigued by getting to another stone. What could I put on something else? Like, I could put Ant Queen on something lower. Like, can I get Ant Queen and put it on a possum? Or would that override it? Because it'd be really good to get an opossum that keeps coming out, give me ants. I think I'm going to work down that pathway and try it. Or just see what happens. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have. Another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. I wish you didn't start in my hand just to have that little interaction. Oh, you cost bones. Actually, you're pretty good. I take things back. The Alpha. What? Creatures adjacent to this card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Oh, he's going to be a flyer. A 2/2 flyer. So, the wolf scares me. Stoat has 3 health. Okay. We play a squirrel. We sack it for the Stoat. Stoat goes here. Keep me alive. Or keep me alive. I was going to potentially sack you, but I'm not. I'm only joking. I wasn't ever going to sack you. Done. We push a damage. Heal then block 1 damage. We take 2, unfortunately. In fact, holy moly, the third got the attack as well. I didn't think you would get it. Okay. This is fine. Because what I can do now is squirrel here. Enough. I can bullfrog the squirrel to block the flyer. And then I can play a stink bug over here, which will lower the tree back to nothing. Back in the game. Ow. Oh, you've got another alpha. This is a spooky little battle. Where's the health? There. So, if I take more than 2 damage this turn, I die. Or a net of 2, sorry, after the next turn. So this is fine, because, you know, we're going to just deal with that. I'm going to kill the alpha, which will remove a damage off the board as well from here. So I'm only taking 3. I might have to squirrel in the bottle to make my dream come true. The goat I can't really play right now. I think we need to draw. We drew me. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to squirrel in the bottle just to win this. I'll place myself there. I will kill the sparrow. The alpha will die. Then a sparrow comes forward and hits me for 1. But that'll be fine, I think. I will still live next turn, right? No, I won't. I have to do this as well, otherwise I die. Now I live. Because that will push 1 damage. The sparrow will push 1 damage too, so I'm taking 2 next turn. And I have 3. Yes, I was right. Okay, the Stoat doesn't get a kill here. I'm pushing 1 damage this way. They're pushing 2 again this turn. I think I need to draw a card from my deck, maybe? Ant Queen. You have me here. I surrender. What? I'm going to take it. I'm not sure I did. I guess he had no cards left. And he can see my cards, and I guess he didn't realize I was about to kill one of his last pathetic cards. Okay, give me some mystery cards, please. The proud wolf. A regal moose. The creatures of the wilds make way for it. Oh, hello. And Casey. What? A bifurcated strike. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the right hand space of it. And you've also got sharp quills. Once a creature bearing the sigil is struck, the strike is then dealt a single point of damage. That's like thorns. We'll move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. And then creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Hefty. I think I have to go with Casey. Stone me. Prospector is coming up again. The choice is yours. So I'm taking this ability and putting it on another one of my creatures. I think I'm going to take the Ant Queen. It's me! Marvellous! And I want to put it on a creature that comes back multiple times, potentially. So, you are a pretty good shout, honestly. Because I can get you out with bones. So you're actually very cheap. So, shall I make the stink bug Ant Queen? I think I will. Empower me! Nice. Okay, Prospector. Why did I lose a light? My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame you will enter, overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. What? The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the Prospector! Yeehaw! Remember, this is a two-phase fight. He has two lights. I've picked up my Caged Wolf for the first time. We have Worker Ant and the Smoke. Does the Smoke provide 4 bones? Is that what this is telling me? Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Holy smokes. And then we have a Squirrel. And it costs 0. I don't quite get this Caged Wolf. I guess it's just a high health blocker. Right, what are you playing, by the way? Coyote and Pack Mule. Pack Mule is the key to winning here, so we have to kill the Pack Mule. We have a little bit of a scuffed hand, though, I will admit that. Play Smoke. Play Squirrel. Get a Bullfrog. So many bones. Get a Worker Ant. So it has 1 attack because there's 1 ant on the field. It includes itself. So right, you're going to destroy my Worker Ant, but I'm not going to take any damage from this. And I'll get a bone back. We want the Bone Lord? Okay, I'm not the Bone Lord, but thanks. I will play myself, I think. I'll sack Bullfrog. Just for the health. I do have Black Goat in my hand. And I might need him next turn. So we're pushing no damage right now. And I'm actually taking 2 per turn, which is really bad. Give me a Black Goat. I need some blocking. We'll play a Squirrel. We'll play the Black Goat. He counts as 3 sacrifices. I'm going to sack him. And just put a Caged Wolf there and enter. Look at this pile of bones we have. He's still pushing damage. Rabbit Pelt, brilliant. Can I put that on the board to block some damage at least? I can. I need the Bone Lords. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Okay, you're a Bone Lord. I can actually play you. You can kill the Coyote. You give me a Worker Ant. The Worker Ant costs stuff! No! I thought it might just be a 0 cost. I think I die here. No, I don't. I do. I can't kill the Cage Bug. Okay, to survive, I have to kill myself. I put a worker ant here, which will then stop me taking damage. Uncage the menagerie. Oh! What was that? That wasn't on the pissing card. When the wolf dies... Sorry, when the cage wolf dies, it summons a wolf. Okay, that's not too bad then. I'm pushing 1 damage right now. I'm on 3 life, so I actually live this turn right now. So I'm going to draw from this deck, because I need to actually provide some value. Okay. This is fine. We've also killed one of their critters. The wolf hits me for 3, puts me back onto 1. The mule moves. We get a squirrel, we kill it. We get a skink, we put it here. So this has the tail thing. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, tail is created in its place, and the card bearing the sigil moves to the right. So that's not going to get a benefit for us right now because it can't move, so I presume it will just die if it's struck. We've killed the mule. That gives me a handful of cards. Ooh, baby. Dag nabbit! Then we kill your board. Right, I have a squirrel, I have a bullfrog, I have the coyote. Draw from the deck. A wolf pelt. Terrific. Squirrel me? Coyote me? No. Bullfrog me. Okay, we've turned this around. We played this really well, actually. You don't like that, do you, Prospector? Oh, has he run out of cards? Right, we'll just draw them. Right, let's see what you do next. You destroy my board and make gold. There's gold in them cards! So I just need to start drawing some squirrels now. Gold! I've struck gold! Right, let's get a squirrel. Get him! So I can now play nothing other than the pelt. So I think I will play the pelt. I will pelt up here to block the attack. So you're summoning a death adder. Right, I have 2 squirrels, 2 wolves. Give me another card. Prospector boss again! You know what? I'll take a turn to squirrel and stoat here. Give me some bones. You sure? Yeah, I am. You're going to block 2 hits and do 2 damage. Ouch! In fact, I could just sack you now if you want to. And maybe I do want to. So if I squirrel here, sack, both of you goodbye. Whoa! I don't know what you said. You're unhappy with me, whatever you said. We'll just drop a squirrel here for a temporary measure. The wolf kills you, and I get killed by Anna. Casey. Right, I see. I see the benefit of you. I'm doing an end turn. We're still pushing 3 damage on you. You do 1 back to me, but that's fine. And we had a squirrel. Squirrel. Casey. I think that's lethal. Because you attack left and right, and I attack direct. Yeah. Goodbye, Prospector. Let me relight your candles. Thank you. Very well. You may choose a rare card. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed. But do you have the heart to try? Yes. I have no words for this freak of nature. Long elk. 4 bones. It has death touch, I think, as well. Pack rat. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Right, what do we do? Trinket bearer. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Oh, okay. Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Yes, we knew that. So it is Touch of Death. And it costs 4 bones instead. Or Child 13. I honestly, after the greatness of the cat last run, give me Child 13. I don't know if it'll generate bones for me, but I presume it won't. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Okay. Show me some of your exquisite pelts. Hair pelts. Oh, the pelt that I sacrificed died. I don't get it back. Interesting. So Pokemon has Spike. What the fuck is Beaver? When a card brain decision was played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 power 2 health, so it's like a turbo blocker. There's a River Otter that has caused me issues in the past. And Turkey Vulture, 8 bones. You know what? I've been generating a lot of bones, so let's get the Vulture. Oh, no, he didn't die. Oh, Wolf Pelts too. Exquisite. Ah, I get creatures with symbols. Oh, unkillable. Copy created in my hand. It costs so many bones, I don't think I can get a real advantage of that. But Bat that costs 4 bones and makes 4 bones, that's pretty good. Possum is a card that generates a worker ant. That has synergy with my, ant cards. Or my ant card, sorry. And it can be played with 2 bones. I think I'm going to take a bat, though. A bone bat. You have my gratitude. Okay. So I can gain items. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to go this way. You came across familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Nope. Do what you must. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is get a card out of my deck that I'm not particularly enamored by. And I don't really know what that is right now. Honestly, it might be the Turkey Vulture. 8 bones is quite a lot. I've just got the Bone Lord in the bat. It's only a 3/3. It's flying. It's that or the Worker Ant. And you know what, Worker Ant? Goodbye. You callously slaughtered the Worker Ant. However, the Bone Lord was pleased with your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. That's perfect. You shook off the viscera of the poor Worker Ant and carried onwards. So I can delete the card from my deck at those. I see. Alright, with my newfound knowledge, just don't mind me a second. Can I figure out this puzzle now? So this is still wrong, right? That's 2 damage. What I've learned, though, I can't move you, sadly, is that doesn't go forwards. It is just left and right. Can I break this somehow? Because I just don't see a way of solving this right now. Wait, if I put this here, that's the spike thing? Yeah. I get it. I'm actually a genius. So if you wanted to know how that got solved, I don't know if I can show it again. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you'll understand its power. So, what happened here is that the only thing that was attacking this 1/2 was this 1/1. So I had to porcupine it with this. It's not the power thing, it's the porcupine. So this attacks here and gets hit and dies, so it doesn't do the attack here. Then this pushes 1 this way, 1 that way, and 3 that way. That's really smart. I really like that. That was a nice little puzzle. So I've got a head that does nothing, is what I'm learning right now. Until we meet her. Alright. Right, we have the boon of the bones. We start with a bone. Child 13 is in my hand. You're playing a bullfrog and a bee. I would like Child 13 to stick around for a little bit. That produces to the right, right? Okay. I've got a plan. You go there. I sack it for child 13, who is also going to go here. The skink sacks this to go here. So that will move to the right, and it'll produce a tail to block. Then Casey attacks left and right. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I'm just going to accept the skink doesn't get a huge value this turn. I was trying to make the skink pop, but I do 2 damage this way, which is big tempo. And then next turn I kill the bee. You're playing another bee, but that won't attack me, so I don't have to worry about it. Give me another card. Look! There's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Alright, I see. We'll sack child 13 again. By the way, I'm not getting bones for that. Bad play. No, it wasn't a bad play. So, you do not give me bones, which is fine. Oh, I didn't even notice you're flying as well. And you do damage. What? You're OP. There's a sackstone this way. I honestly would prefer just to get an item now. This does leave me to a dangerous battle, but I'll take it. The fervid mantis. Its prying claws strike both to the left and to the right. No. The pertinacious vulture. A tyrant of the skies. Honestly, if I had to take one out of these, give me the mantis. Then I would like another item, please. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Give me the bone tokens. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Interesting. Give me bone tokens. And out of all these, give me a squirrel in a bottle. I think all these are great tempo. Right, let's see what you're going to do to me. That's horrifying. So creatures gain the symbol, move to the right, right? So it's sprint. At the end of the turn, the card bearing the sigil will move to the direction inscribed in the sigil. Yeah, sorry. So everything on here, the kingfisher, the bullfrog, and the other kingfisher are going to attack and then move to the right. I see. And I have a bat that will produce 4 bones. Kingfisher has flight but dives, so you're really hard to kill. And the bullfrog stops my flight. If I squirrel, bullfrog, and just put it here or something for now. Or maybe I put it next to the bullfrog. Yeah, I think I put it there. Squirrel. Oh, sorry. Sack, bullfrog. And I'll just hold these for a turn. So we push a damage, then he comes forward, attacks me for 1 of them. Oh, it doesn't have the sigil, so it doesn't move to the right. Weird. A mantis. Okay. So this will help me push more damage. I'm going to sack bullfrog, goodbye, for mantis. Bullfrog will trade with mantis now, but that's also okay. I have a squirrel in the bottle if I need it. But I can push 2 damage the other way now, which counters the kingfisher. Okay, mantis dies. I gain more bones. How many bones do I have? I've got 4, so I can actually play the bat and the wolf if I use the squirrel. Give me another card. Greetings! So you're pushing currently 3 damage towards me. That doesn't kill me. You're actually pushing 4. You have River Otter. I have to do something about all this. Now, I could put a stink bug in front of a kingfisher. That kind of stops it. Actually, it doesn't kind of stop it. It just stops it. Okay, we'll do that. Shall we? So, bat will give me 4 bones. Now, what I'm intrigued about, and I'm going to test this out. Where's my pig? Give me some more things. If the bat goes here, And this has, you know, it stops flight. Will I do the 2 damage to it? This is what we're going to learn right now. I could... No, I couldn't work around. Yes, we do the 2 damage to it. Right, the Kingfisher now does nothing over here. I've countered it. For a turn. That's not a Kingfisher, that's an Otter, right? Trade. Here. You'll push 1, you'll push 2. The Worker Ant will block the Otter. Because it has dive, but not flight. Yes, I'm right. I think I've solved it. I think I've cracked the riddle of the Sphinx. I'll pick up a squirrel for this turn. I'll just drop it there, even though it does nothing right now. That Kingfisher is going to do no damage. The River Otter eventually got through. If I now draw another squirrel and play the squirrel here, I can now play a wolf. Sack the squirrel, scrap the squirrel, get a wolf. And I'm now pushing 6 damage to you, which is lethal. We had to use an item there, but you know what? I'll take it. We don't get a benefit of that, though. We don't get a special reward, interestingly. Right, give me mystery card. Oh, bone cost, blood cost, or 3 blood. Give me a bone cost card. You know what? I'll take it. Another opossum. And honestly, my deck is getting a bit thick. I'm going to smash some cards together. Right, who do I want to give the effect of? That Child 13 worked really nicely for me. How did it get an attack, by the way? I don't see an effect that says it changes, but it definitely did something. Give me Mantis. Smash Mantis onto a card, because I don't really care for it. And then we'd want it to be on something with a very high attack. Like the wolf. We'll turn a wolf into a praying mantis. How does that sound? Pretty good to me. So it now attacks left and right instead of forward. So we want to play you in the middle. We have the potential to push 6 damage, which is very, very good. Alright, we start with a bone. That's great. Alright, I have me in my hand. Holy moly, you're playing 3 cards. You're playing 2 Kingfishers and a Coyote. You have the attack left and right, right? Yeah. I have the ability to block flight. But I can't hit it back because it will dive. I really need something to counter dive. I need a Burgita. Let's play Squirrel here and play Casey here. Because then at least I start pushing the tempo of the damage forwards. And then we can just ignore the stump. And we'll just use the stump to stop them playing a Kingfisher. Give me a squirrel. The squirrel is going to be sacrificed to the Bone Lord. I will place it myself here, and I'll stop myself taking some damage for a while. I actually might have you already, honestly. Because I pushed 3 damage this turn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I've got lethal. Oh, I have to draw one. Give me one of these, please. I've got Stink Bug. That's actually excellent. Stink Bug counts as Kingfisher. I'm just going to place you there. Gives me a Worker Ant. I can place the Opossum here. And then turn. And just send you to the Shadow Realm. So that cup is the extra bones, or teeth I'm getting, sorry. Okay, get a card. Rat King. The tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Bullfrog? Or a possum? Can I take nothing? Interesting that these little things are here. Do I have to take one? I think I have to take one. If you're gonna force me to take one, I guess I would take Rat King, but no, I'll take a possum. A possum I can just use to put effects onto. You deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Oh, it's just an instant kill on something. Give it me. And I guess this is a boss battle. Yeah, it's a boss battle. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Okay, we have an extra bone. We've also got the smoke. The angler. Mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. Oh, he's going to steal from me. Wait. Oh! He intends to attack with the hook in the right lane, I think. You're horrifying. Can I just say that? I put the smoke here, just so I don't forget. Stoat, will you be a legend for me? Sack the smoke for the stoat. That gives me a bunch of bones. Yep. Stink bug goes here. That reduces you to 0. Turkey vulture needs 8, so we'll then play a squirrel and a worker ant. And pass turn. Let's see what he does with the hook. Which fish? Hard choose. Oh, so he's now attacking that lane, so he's going to fish my ant. Give me a squirrel. So I can't move you. What are you doing? You're a kingfisher. Well, we'll just place the squirrel then for now. Fresher fish, easy choose. So he's going to take a squirrel, I think. Interesting. I've actually also slain you. Go fish! Give me a card from here, please. It's the wolf. Is it the turbo wolf? It's the turbo wolf. I'm a little bit worried by what he's going to do with his hook right now. We're going to sack these two because that wolf will annihilate your bait bucket. Go fish! I've made a dreadful error. The most dreadful of errors. You have a great white shark, apparently. Holy mother of God. I need squirrels. A squirrel? I mean, I'm going to push 6 damage back. Hang on. So, I'll push 6 damage back. Here and here. You're going to be 4, you're 4. I need a squirrel. I need a blocker. And can I cut up this? Let's just destroy it. So I'm on 1 life. So I have to do more damage to you than you're going to do to me. You're doing 8 to me right now. I'm doing 6 to you. If I do this, you're doing 4 instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I can play you. Let's vulture then. I had 8 exactly. I just one-shot killed you. That was incredible. Need a light. Grizzled Angler. Your reward. Long Elk. Child 13. Or Pack Rat. You know what? Give me another Child 13. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. frigid gust of wind billowing unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Let me just see if things have changed outside. No. I don't think so. I'll take this, thank you. Things have changed in here. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. Can I shank you now? You piece of... Okay. Oh. Thank you. So these are still not lit. What am I meant to do with the knife now? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this knife. Stab the cuckoo clock? I mean, the eventual goal has to be getting into there, right? I've not seen anything that I need to stab just yet. Like, I feel like I've finished this section now. It's on the table. Interesting, it's an item. You arrived at the inky black mouth of the cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will have to choose a trial. The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. Or the trial of wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils amongst them to pass. Honestly, I'm most likely to get the bone. Let the trial of bones begin. That's 2. That's none. 2 from the opossum, none from the skink, 2 from the stink bug. I wish you well. Failure, the creature whispered as it faded into the blackness. Unlucky. If we'd drawn the vulture or the bat, we would have been good there, I think. Let's combine some cards again. There's a lot of stuff here we just don't need. Whose effect do I not want anymore on one of these cards? Honestly, the bullfrog just doesn't really cut it anymore for us. It's a pretty bad card. The effect is okay, but it's good to get it out of the deck. Your choice! I can put it onto Wolf, Skink, Casey, Child 13, Turkey Vulture, Opossum, Child 13. Let's take this on one of the opossums. The opossum can now block a flying. I've mainly used that to remove the card from my deck. And then we go to battle. Right. Special dagger. To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. What? I cut out my eye. What the fuck? I can't see the right of the board. Well, you're playing a mole, an elk fawn, and an elk fawn. They become an elk, I guess, when they level up. This is a pretty bad hand, by the way. I think I'm going to have to use my bottle squirrel. I can kill both and place the wolf here. Wolf will kill you. What the fuck are you doing with your hands? Just get them off the table. And then Stinkbug will give me an ant. And I'll place you here. And that wins us the duel. So I guess I only have to do 1 damage. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. That one looks like it's in the shape of a keyhole, so let's take this one. Better. Regardless, the choice is final. I just want to see if this lets me see anything different now. Is the squirrel knife gone? Yes, still gone. Maybe the choice didn't matter. 273. So we've used 273. Okay. You know what? I'll keep playing your little game. So I can go back to the cave now, or I can put a card in my deck. Take me back to the cave. My deck is a bit bloated right now. I'll play your game again. Trial of Blood. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Or the Trial of Wisdom. Give me the Trial of Power. I think that's the most likely one. Let the Trial of Power begin. Good luck. We did it. 1 from the stoat, 2 from the bat, 3 from the wolf. You have passed the trial. So we can either get a mantis. What the fuck are you? Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself. Yes, I remember this effect. But what's the left thing? Bell ringer. So I guess it doesn't tell me. I assume it's the number of times I pushed the bell. It doesn't have a name. It's like Cthulhu. I'm just going to call you Cthulhu. I'm going to take Cthulhu. And then I can remove a card from my deck. And you'll give me bones, hopefully. What are you two saying? Please no. Don't worry, I'm not going to fucking put you in there. I'm not going to shank you. Who I'm going to shank, though? Probably the skink. I'm not really impressed by it. Although I've never used Turkey Vulture. I think there is a world in which... Actually, you know what? Is there a world in which I ever use Turkey Vulture? I don't think there is. You know what, Turkey Vulture? Goodbye. I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. So you give me bones again. So now I can play possums at the start of the game. For nothing. You take me towards the Trapper. In fact, I can go either way. But I can't go to the Trapper unless I go left. I think I'm going to go right, though. Because I don't think I want to go to the Trapper. So I have 2 of these. So I start with 2 bones now. Man, this game, excellent. Okay, I've got Cthulhu Monster who has the dive. Moose Buck and Mole Man. Moose Buck, don't fucking reach out and grab me. You piece. So, I assume it means it's going to come forward, and if a creature was there, it would push it away, but how does it push it off the board? I feel like I have to block this attack. I think I'm going to try and block it with the skink. I'm going to try and actually get value off the skink. So we're going to sack you and play a skink. And then I'm going to end turn. So you attack. The skink moves, the wriggling tail. It's hard to call it cowardly. I get a bone off that as well. So actually, that's not awful. I will drone you. That's child 13. That's fantastic news for me. Moleman has no attack, but you do block flying. Who's coming over here? The elk fawn. I do want to deal with you. Let's put child 13. Oh, sorry. I have to sack a creature, don't I? Honestly, skink, you've done your job. Child 13 will go here. Then... we'll sack here, and I'll put myself there. And next turn, I will play... Holy fucking shit. I will play Cthulhu. I've got an opossum. That's perfect. Because now I can leave myself there to block some damage. We'll play opossum. It will go here. I was just thinking... I mean, I don't need any more bones. That kills here. I could do with it dying. Whereas the diver won't... No, you probably will kill. I don't know that for certain, though. Maybe I leave it this turn. The opossum goes here. Nothing's coming this way. The mole does no damage. Moleman does no damage either. But Child 13 now is a flyer. He's evolved. And then I die. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I think this is fine. Right, we get another bone. He shuffles everyone back across. So I think I need a squirrel this turn. It's just the moose book I have to be aware of. You're going to kill Child 13 this turn. That's fine. I'll sack these two, and I'll play you here. It's 3 health. Does it grow, though, if I push the button again? I don't know. Painful. No, it's now static. Alright, so I'm pushing currently 3 damage, but I'm going to take 2 guaranteed. What's my health at? 3. I have to get a squirrel then and just block. Otherwise I potentially die. Oh! I don't have flying, do I? I will kill against the creature. Okay, that was good. 3. I'm going to take 2 damage guaranteed. So unless I do 3 damage this turn, I die. Or I block. That's not the creature I was after. I'm dead. Or am I? I put wolf here. It does 3 left. Yeah, I'm dead. It does 3 there and there. It blocks 2. If I put the wolf here, the problem is then I have to sacrifice something that's blocking 2. So I'll do 3. It will block. No, I live that way, I think. I take 2. I block 3. I do 3 to you, 3 here. I think I live on 1. No, I don't, because you blocked me with the mole. Okay, fair enough. There goes one of my lights. I hoped for more. Well, you and me both, buddy. Right, it's another trial. Wisdom, power, blood. I honestly think power is most likely here. Let the trial of power begin. Not again. Okay, we've got it. What a draw. 1 from the stoat, 3 from the wolf, 0 from the child 13. You have passed. So I can either take Cthulhu again, but it's a different Cthulhu. We'll call this Dagon. The Great White, who... Fledgling. A card-bearing sigil will grow into a more powerful creature. Holy moly. You're a bone producer, and you have bees within. Once a card-bearing sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. The bee is defined as a 1 power, 1 health airborne. Does it cost 1, though? Card count. I guess this is the cards in my hand, maybe? It's so expensive, the Great White. It's so expensive. It's a 4-2 for 3, and it grows a turn later. I don't think that's worth it. You only being 1 health is a bit of a downer as well. It's a bit of a bummer. I think I'm going to take the Beehive. But I don't think any were great there. I have to be honest with you. Oh, hello. I can take a knife, a black goat, or a squirrel. Knife me up, baby. Frozen opossum. That pitiful opossum. Frozen opossum bottle. To the user, a frozen opossum is created in your hand. A frozen opossum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. Give it me. We'll see what it does. It's at least a blocker. Alright, I have 2 bones. I have some Oh no, they have some gaff on their field. We have Mole Man and Moose Buck. Mole Man, Moose Buck, crime fighters of the sea. I have to block this Moose Buck, really. I can't afford to just let you start smacking me in the face continuously. I will sack this for Child 13, because that blocks flying anyway. I will then play my Andalono here. 3-7. And you're 0-6, Mole Man. And I'll play an Opossum here, which has the ability to block flying, which doesn't really help. Ow. We have the Beehive. I only need to do 1 damage. I think I've got lethal. Sack Child 13, just put a Beehive there. And end turn. No, the mole blocks! I forgot. Okay, Child 13 died. That's an acceptable loss. The Beehive is in the worst possible place. I've terribly misplayed. Right, Casey attacks left and right. I'm going to sack the Beehive because it actually does nothing where I've placed it. We'll kill you, and then we'll start making an attempt on you. Casey dies. It's me! I wish it wasn't you. It's time to get rid of me, I think. You're going to move though, right? So I can't just attack you directly. Fuck. I think I have to just waste this turn. And just take the 3. That's painful, man. Stinkbug. Okay, that's excellent. Ish. You reduce the power by 1 of a creature in front. You're not as good as I was hoping, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'll place you there. The work ant is only going to be a 1. I could sack myself, but really, what is the point? I think I end my turn, and then we maybe look next turn at getting a squirrel. Because the squirrel now can come here. You attack 1 that way, but I think you're going to die first, so I think you push 1 damage and then I die too. So I think I sack here and play you. Bad play, thanks. Then I play you here, and I think this means that, again, I live. And I push a damage back on you that moves the scale. Yeah, you push 1 into me. And now you've moved across. That Moose Buck is just a menace. The wolf. Sack both of these. Place the wolf. The wolf will kill Pronghorn. Give me the frozen opossum and put it here. I need something to stop the Moose Buck temporarily. You are a nightmare, honestly. Give me a squirrel, and I think I'm going to just toss the turn away. The buck is going to attack the wolf and kill it. I get an opossum from the frozen opossum. The opossum will kill the moose buck, finally. And I've got the bat. Thank the Lord. Although I say thank the Lord. You have Bloodhound. Bat jumps over people. He's just going to fly over them. But you'll at least push 2 damage, which counts as what the elk is going to do. The Bloodhound will hit the bat and kill it. I think this is fine. Because now I take 2, and then the bat dies. You move, so you're going to hit the opossum this turn. And I've got an opossum. I have to block the damage coming forward, so the opossum has to go there. Man, I wish I had that vulture in my deck again. I've got Child 13. You unfortunately will not live through an attack. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, it's over. I could only sack the squirrel and play Child 13. You know what? Good game. You're at the end of your rope. Alright, goodbye. So I presume I generate another death card now? And this is how the game gets stronger? Question mark. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you're not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? You put it here. Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please choose the card to draw the cost from. Okay, we want one cost, please. We'll take the power and health. Oh my fucking god. I drew the 3 worst cards in my deck. I guess I would rather a 1-2. Now choose a card from which to extract the sigils. Attacks left or right, can come back multiple times, or blocks flyers. The problem with the come back multiple times on this is it's harder to play with a 1 sacrifice. Although I could always just get a squirrel and bring it back. I guess attacking left and right is better. But there's not a lot in it. I never did ask your name. This is definitely going to be Millie. One more thing that remains. I must catch your visage. Cheese. Say cheese. So I wonder if I'm still in the cards. Is Andalono still in those cards? Or is that death card now removed? I had such high hopes for that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go. Or you will die. A gift from the Angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospect before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lonely stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. I see, so that's now added to my deck. Man, really interesting. I just want to have one quick look. Has the world changed a bit here? Yes, it has. We now have River Snapper and Squirrel here. What the fuck is going on? Alright, that's all I really wanted to check. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And join me in the next part as we continue trying to solve and defeat this game. Goodbye.